by Samuel to be the next king. So he's by God's by God's thing, he's king, but he leaves, he takes off. And then Saul dies in battle with the Philistines. He has to lay on his sword and commit harikiri or whatever, because he doesn't want to be in the hands of the Philistines. When David comes, and Jonathan dies too, by the way. So when David comes back, he's now the king. He's coming back, and he comes back with an army of Gentiles, of other nations. So this is the story of Jesus. He goes away, and when he comes back, he's a king. So the first time he's a servant to the king, he's a servant to the people. The second time he comes back, he's now the king, and he brings with him a nation of an army of the nations, of us, we the
So
Gentiles,
Goliath
because
was a
we are now
Philistine, right?
grafted in. Goliath was from Gath, and he was an
He was
Anak.
a Philistine, right? He
Yes,
was
he
a
rolled with
son
the
of Anak.
Philistines. So, yeah, yeah. So he was
Right.
a
So like
Nephilim.
I'm thinking a lot of the inhabitants east of say the Jordan River were like in I think they got pushed out. Like literally it was
Well,
like
so
there were
Anak, though,
giants.
the Gath was in the southern
All
side
the entire
of
region
Israel.
was covered in giants.
Jordan
I think
is into the east. So Gath was,
yeah.
and Gath and the Philistines, or the Philistines were in the southern port of
And the Egyptians were
Canaan.
considered giants as well. I believe they had
Well,
like some sort of
so the Philistines were from the Aegean Sea, and they were
but then
like
you have
like Vikings, and they came in they rolled with the Nephilim, which is the
yeah.
Anax,